There's many ways to get you back into a game you have already beat. One is make it endless. The reason so many people went and grinded The Binding of Isaac to completion or beat Spelunky's secret route is because they didn't play the same game over 1,000 times over. They played a dynamic experience that tested their knowledge of the base game and how well they can adapt to new unseen situations. With Isaac, it's more seeing all the random combinations you can get, and with Spelunky, well, at least for me, it's failing to get the key to the end of Ice Caves for over a year now. But I keep coming back. Another method to encourage players to keep playing the game for months is make it huge. Now, we've seen the open world dumpster party of the last couple of years, which are now becoming battle royale dumpster parties, so that's cool. But games like Breath of the Wild and I think GTA 5 really do give so many people so much to do that whenever you need to something to just sink time into without too much commitment, you can always pick up Zelda again and go beat up another Bokoblin camp or something. These games keep players coming back because there's always more and it's always fun. Even once you collect every single Lionel sword in the game to fill out your inventory, you can still get 999 of every gemstone or 900 ancient arrows. There's a rewarding task in every corner of the map, and it's one of the more hard to execute yet effective methods of replay incentives in games. The next method is kind of a tricky one, and that is recurring updates to games. We've seen games like TF2 keep up this concept for years with debatable success, but without these updates, I'm certain the player base wouldn't be nearly as devoted to the game as it is. Other developers might not be as generous and add new content as DLC like many mission-based games do nowadays, so the new missions can just be coded, get a bit of extra polish than the ones in the main game because there's no real schedule for those, and they can be titled extra DLC content like how I think Monster Hunter World and Splatoon 2 seem to do it now. This is a bit less reliable than free DLC, but more valuable from a business standpoint, and both of them are ways to excite your entire player base history, even ones who already left, and when managed right way can even go as far as to create, say it with me now, actual hype. Now, I want to break up an absolute oddball of new updating content. This is a phenomenon I noticed and have yet to properly understand why it happens. Super Mario Odyssey. Ever since the February update to Odyssey that added in 3 new pieces of armor and Loogie Baloogie, which by itself I thought was the end of Odyssey updates, besides the speculated DLC maps, which I kinda doubt will come at this point. Players can now create new moons and for one another to find and trade coins indefinitely with each other. Problem solved, incentive for opening Odyssey when board is there, bingo, you did it. But it's not stopping. Every week or so, a small news notification pops up and shows new hint art that, if followed, leads to a reward that is coins and something else for those not yet aware, and I won't say what it is. But anyway, I originally brought this up on Discord, struggling to see why they even bother having this content rolling out over time, just extra costume to spend more coins on, but this is what it's for. That extra playtime. I didn't exactly understand why games need replay value until I thought about whether or not I want to buy Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. Which leads me to my final kind of method of getting players back in the game, Kirby Star Allies. Which isn't even that good of a game. I stated it in my last Kirby video. Click. Anyway. I beat it over 12 times already using the speedrun-oriented guest star question mark mode where, small spoiler alert, you play as an enemy or friend, I guess, of your choice for 5 levels ranging from 15 to 25 minutes each on average, so no story fluff, just selected levels and stages one after the other, and this mode is what I call the speedrun factor or high score. Having your base game drive you to do better from the ground up on another save file or something. This is how level-based games really make this kind of stuff work. Speedrun clocks and high score like meters, S ranks and achievements. Those are just straightforward methods for these kinds of games to get replays for people who enjoy the core experience. It's what brought me back to Celeste from an upcoming video idea, stay tuned, and it's what will eventually lead me to get all stars on the guest star menu. It's what got me to speedrun so many games already, and now it's at the point where I'm not sure whether or not I should buy a single player game if I don't know what the game will allow after it's really over. But I still don't want spoilers. So, as a midpoint, I'm not going to check what is the post-game content for Tropical Freeze. Wahoo! Fun fact, a live segment is a wonderful way to fill your video with actual content if you have no idea how to get to the 10-minute mark. Hey. But yeah, this is the end of the game design chatter. Leave the video if you will. And yeah, let's begin. Oh, and welcome to how am I going to stretch a Google search for 5 minutes? I mean, well, I don't think the Nintendo store is gonna actually have any details on what's the completion reward for this, but okay, donkey. Differences in Nintendo Switch version, January 11th. They don't know, so the port is coming. Huh. Cool. Nice. This is the kind of upgrades I want to see. People say the Switch is underpowered. Come on. With an emphasis in design, defined DK nose. What else do you need? Oh, there's concept art. This is a cool wiki. This is the only image they have in marketing. And the people wonder why the Wii U failed. Extras, the player... Okay, level map and bonuses. Oh, this unlocks concept art. Select image gallery. Kong letters are compulsory for unlocking hidden Kong temple stages. Huh. Each world aside from the last one contains these stages. Finishing all the game levels except the hidden Kong temple ones for full 200% completion of the game. Completion. Wait, what's the page about? Oh! Many video games, including those. Features incentives to... Oh, okay, so this is exactly what I was talking about. Wow. That's very cool that they have this. Okay. In order to achieve 100% completion in the game, the player needs to finish all levels on normal mode. Wait, normal? Collecting the Kong letters, every puzzle piece. However, the completion track can go up to 100% provided all levels are completed again on mirror mode. Oh, in returns and hard mode. Ooh, we'll check that. This time without having to collect. Okay, cool. Beating any level on time attack. Oh, there's time attack. Hard mode, yeah, while players have collected, an additional hard mode is unlocked. Oof. So, let's check how things look in a speedrun, because I guess that's what's important. Wrong country. Drawable Drees. 90%, 200%. It said, oof. Check stuff. I mean, won't see the entire thing because I gotta go in like 55 minutes. I got things to do. LDS. Okay, so the runs. Oh, there we go. Good timing. Huh, comedy. Let's see some gameplay because I haven't really checked out gameplay. I've seen a bit of the trailers, obviously, in the direct, but also not my footage, not my run. This is a video on SRC. Oh, that's a weird start to the game. You gotta mash, and then there's loading. Huh? Yeah, like, it's not often you can just sell someone on a game really quickly, like, specifically 30 seconds of gameplay, and it's, like, enough. Like, it's rare. But, I mean... Damn. If this is as fluidly controlled and has this much momentum to it, well, shit, I got told. That's weird. There's a Mark Brown video, click the card in the corner to watch it, but there's a Mark Brown video about how this game is basically like, okay, you know how Mario U was boring? Let's double Mario U so it's interesting and give it actual themes, like how Celeste did it. Like, they didn't just add mechanics because, oh, what if we make smiling clouds? Haha, yes, Miyamoto would love this. No. It's more of just, ooh, cool. they kind of think of a stage theme. Let me just fast forward to a random section. That was a good decision. So like they make actual themes to the levels, like here, like they go into, I don't know, a warehouse. I don't actually know. Yeah, they go into a warehouse, and now everything is about these saw blades. Yeah, he talked about it in the video. So okay, you have woods being chopped. So there's saw blades and there's chopped wood, and then the saw blades are carving wood as you go to make for you some platforms for you, and you have carts dropping everywhere, and then you're riding on a piece of chopped wood that just popped up, and now you're back outside for a second, and then you're back to a stormy lake, and it's a lot of themes like ducking underwater, owls that you can like bop on. Slides with their momentum into diving in water, and back to saw blades. Oh my god, Donkey Kong is dead. And now we're back into a cart. Now there's a chasing saw that's as you go, making new wooden chopped pieces make the railing for you to go over. And that's something that you can't just think of as a mechanic, like, ever. But you can totally think about this kind of crazy stuff if you have a theme of a wood workshop. That's it. That's all you really need. Like, yeah, it's woodwork. Let's think of stuff that happens during an adventure in this kind of setting. Oh man. So there's nothing interesting in post game, but will this be a solid enough experience? Actually, if I do want to speedrun it, which, oh, it's an hour-long speedrun, oof. But there are meme categories, as we've saw. Huh. So, like, maybe I do want to speedrun this. Maybe I do want to play this. You know what? I think the game is enough of a solid experience that I truly am just fine with buying it just for one playthrough. Again, this is maybe counteracting the point of the video, but like, it's one of those games where I think I'm gonna have some value just like replaying levels in Time Attack, maybe. What made it special for Kirby is really seeing the comparisons between the different friends, but maybe I'll get a similar experience with the different Kongs. Switch. Okay, let's check the price though. Load the price. Alright. Well, I think I'm gonna end the video now. Thanks for watching. I had a lot of fun. This goes up. Yeah, ow. Cool, so thanks for watching. There's this strange chill boys in the air. I was Boogs. Cool beans. Cool beans. So I guess I'm buying this game once I know the price. Don't comment it, by the way, I'll find out eventually. What is this trailer? Hot dingy. Okay. Alright. Bye. Ooh.